This is gonna be one of these quick one-pot meals, full of flavor. I am at this amazing spot on the Washington coast, up near the Olympic Peninsula. Excuse the thing, but this is it. You got Miss America over here. I love you, Frankie. I love you. I love you. She just ate her dinner, and now I'm gonna make a quick dinner. I got my induction burner on. I'm just gonna crank this up and bring this water to a boil. So I'm gonna try to make enough food for today and tomorrow. I got my knife. Just a quick stop. I'm at a little bit of an angle. I did level it out, but I am at a little bit of an angle, so. And this is super small cooking quarters. I have all my crap around me. But I'm just gonna quick sharpen, wipe any shards. And I'm gonna dice, or half dice, so just slice it in half. And then I'm slicing it in half again, both sides, and then quick. And then the other one, same thing. Okay. Try not to make too much of a mess, because I have such small living quarters when I'm in the van, and it's too windy to cook outside. So I will be sweeping after this. So that's one onion. I have these 5 shiitake mushrooms, and I'm gonna put this right in the boiling water. So I have a little bit of boiling water there because we're gonna be making pasta. So that's starting to get hot. I'm just gonna make sure they're getting in there soaked. Well, because I am van camping, everything is tight. And you gotta learn how to do the van shuffle, which I've been doing pretty well. Toolkit's here, and that goes under there when I'm not using it. And then I have my knife bag out, just because I'm in the middle of cooking. So everything's gonna be cramped for a very short amount of time. 5 cloves of garlic. And I'm just gonna do a quick slice on these. So 1 quick slice here, and then I'll do 1 more to kind of julienne them. And then this goes right in here with the garlic, with the onions. Okay, it's a little messy still. I have 1 lime, and I'm gonna zest that into this container. Still have garlic on top of me. So I'm making a lot of improvising, because I am on the road. I'm not in my big kitchen. But I am never gonna improvise on flavor. I'm not gonna cut corners there. We will use what we can. So I zested all around this, and I will use the juice from it. All right, so I have the boiling water. It's going. I got a box of pasta. The mushrooms are still in the water. I'm just gonna add the pasta right to the water. Trash. For now, I set up my little bag here. I wrap it around these little magnet things, put this magnet here. It's perfect for what I'm doing. Small trash every day. I have all my spices up here if I want to use any of these, which we might. Cook that pasta as you would normally cook pasta. Next up, you guys, I'm going to use some fennel, some white peppercorns, and some coriander seeds. Coriander seeds, I'm going to use the equivalent of maybe 3/4 of a teaspoon whole. white peppercorns. I'm going to use probably like a quarter of a teaspoon whole. And then I have some fennel seeds. I'm going to use another same amount as the coriander, so like a 3/4 of a teaspoon whole. Grind these up. Oh, one got away. I gotta grind them up enough so that I'm not gonna have these things stuck in my teeth. And it happens pretty quickly. Boom. Pasta's coming along nicely. I added just enough water to keep that pasta. I don't have a lot of green things. I didn't see any stores on the way here, so I'm just gonna check my freezer. So I have a bag of frozen broccoli. I'll use this. And that's coming along. I'm just gonna give it another 5 minutes or so. But everything in the van that I'm doing is the van shuffle. And you see, I got my towel here. I dry Frankie off with. I have my sweatshirt. And at least it's clean here and there. So as soon as I'm done cooking all of this stuff, I will do a nice job of getting it back to where I can find my zen. These mushrooms are done, so I'm just gonna pull these out first and put them right in here just to cool down a little bit so I can work with them. And they're going right in with the onions. I'm saving this container. Everything's trying to be as efficient as possible. So you see the pasta water? I'm gonna use this water. We're just gonna eat all of everything. So it's one of the reasons why I added the mushrooms to it. And I'm just gonna cook the rest of that pasta in this. And those mushrooms, some of it got a little bit of the lime zest on it. That's fine. Once they're cool enough to handle, I'm just gonna slice them. They're still hot, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do. My fingers used to be able to take a lot hotter things when I was actually working on the line for so many years. So I'm gonna slice those quick and then turn them around and give them a quick dice this way. Just a quick one, little rough chop. And then in there. That's what 40 years in the kitchen will do. Give you like calloused fingers from touching so many hot things. I just tried one and it's al dente. Perfect. I have this extra bowl. I'm adding this to the bowl. And I'm gonna store this on the other side. Anything sticking, off. And then this pan goes back on the heat. Set this aside for a second. That pan's still heating up. Hold on 1 second, pan. Don't overheat on me. Don't overheat. I got a little bit of oil, and then I have some Beyond Meat package. Just a regular, the one with the avocado oil. And I'm just gonna pop that right in there. This is easy. I'm camping. And these products are out there for a reason. They give an option that's very meaty-like, so you don't have to eat meat. That's why. There's nothing wrong with them. They taste delicious, and I'll eat them all day. So with my wooden spoon, I'm just gonna top that off. I'm gonna lower the heat. I had it at 8 on here, and I'm gonna lower it to 5, 6. While I'm sauteing this, I'm gonna add the dry seasonings to it. And to that, I got a little bit of salt here. I got some black pepper. I got some garlic and granulated onion. Just a good pinch of the garlic and onion. Even though I'm adding fresh, I'm gonna add dried too because it hits different parts of your tongue for different flavors. So I'm all about more flavor. Deep building flavors. A good pinch of black pepper is probably 3/4 of a teaspoon. We'll salt it at the end, but I'm gonna add a healthy pinch. We got a lot of pasta. I could add more salt afterwards if I need it. Okay, you know, it's starting to stick to the bottom. I didn't add a ton of oil, so it is what it is. This is not my cast iron. But as that cooks down, I'm gonna add all the onions, garlic, and the mushrooms, and the lime, since it's in there already. And then I will save this. I'm not even gonna wash this. I'm gonna save it for leftovers. I'm gonna add another squirt of oil here. Oh, these induction burners beeping drives me freaking up the wall. I'd rather much have gas, but I'm not going to do gas inside the van. That's for outside. And I'm not cooking outside right now, so. Do I have any? I do. So this has a little bit of water in it, the pasta. So I'm just going to add that to the bottom there. Now that will remove all the browning and the fond on the bottom. And we can continue to saute this up. Perfect. Beautiful. It's looking great. So I'm going to saute this up for another 4 or 5 minutes, stirring it occasionally and not boil. Still super hot. There's still a little bit of water in there. Good. Perfectly done. I mean, I don't know about you, but I would just eat pasta with a little bit of garlic and some parsley, which I don't have any parsley, and olive oil, and I'd be good to go. But I feel like I need to eat a little bit more. This will probably be the only meal I'm eating today outside of a ton of pistachios while driving. But yeah, on the beach side, can't really beat this. I got this frozen broccoli. I'm going to add it right to the hot. And we'll cook this down till it, so I know it's not frozen. And that should happen pretty quickly. This is going to be one of these quick one-pot meals, full of flavor. To that, I'm going to add the lime juice. I'm just going to squeeze both of these limes. We got the lime zest in there. I got a little bit of lime juice now. Squeeze as much as I can. I wish I had my lime squeezer with me, but I do not. Both sides. I have Lao Gan Ma. This is chili crisp, and I've used it in a couple other videos, and I have about 1/4 of a jar left, so I have one. It's probably 1, 2, couple tablespoons here. I'm going to thin it out. I added a little bit of water to this jar. I'm not wasting this stuff. I love it. Oops. I'm adding that. So that's it. So you're looking at like 3 tablespoons of chili crisp to this. So good. Yum. Oh, I love it. It's looking fantastic. Oh, I can sit on my little stool and cook like this, like Paul Prudhomme. I'm gonna add, I have this Forager yogurt, and this is gonna be my creamy substance, so I'm gonna add a couple good sized scoops of that. Now that is gonna mellow out any heat, add that creaminess, a little tang. It's gonna go great. I love it. I always have this on handy. It's one of my staples. I'm gonna take that pasta and I'm gonna do this in sections. So I'm gonna add half of it now. Stir that in just to get it all stirred up, because this is the biggest pot I have in the van, so I don't want to overdo it, which if you haven't noticed, I tend to make a lot of food, and I'm cooking for just me usually, or giving it to neighbors. There's a couple vans out here. I might go hand them some, but I'm gonna add the rest of the pasta. And then I'm just gonna, ow, oh, I always hit my head on this thing. Just gonna stir that carefully. I'm going to turn off this heat. I got these 2 extra. They're full. And then I got this, which is a huge amount. I'm excited to be eating. Man. Heck yeah. Awesome. Awesome. I mean, you can't beat this. I could do with a little bit more salt and pepper. Yes. But the flavor is there. It's got a little bit of spice from that chili crisp. Not much, because that yogurt really does calm it down. I get the hints of that lime. The subtle undercurrents of those dried spice mix that we pounded, the fennel, the coriander, and the white pepper. That's just like, no one would ever guess what that's in here, but it's making it so umami. So savory, so delicious. And it's continually making my mouth water. And you got the umami from the shiitake mushrooms, the dried mushrooms, which is also in the water, which cooked the pasta. It's a very well balanced, deeply flavorful, easy meal to do at home. If I can do it in the van, you can sure as heck do it at home. This is great. And I have 2 big containers for later. Frankie, you want to go outside? You want to go out? There's so many places up in. I've been visiting with a good friend of mine that I used to work with at Whole Foods up in northern Washington. Thank you, Bruce and Kim, for taking me in and letting me crash a night in your driveway. Appreciate you so much. And this is delicious. It's bang on delicious. If you like this video, check out these videos over here, because I got a lot in the bank. We have a lot more traveling coming up and cooking in the van. Don't worry, Frankie, I got you. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for taking care of each other. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.